Mario Lloyd, also known as Real Estate Guru PK, with the Realist Podcast. On the Realist Podcast, we talk about how to make a dollar, how to keep a dollar, and we touch on hot topics. We're launching my Patreon with my whole real estate portfolio, and you're also going to get the podcast before it goes out on all the platforms. You can find me on Instagram at Real Estate Guru PK. You can find me on YouTube at Real Estate Guru PK. And you can find my podcast on Instagram, The Realist Podcast. How y'all doing? We got a special guest.
Hi, my name is Danisha.
Hi, Danisha. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. Oh, it was so much work to get here. I was dusting. I was working.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Since the Twitch basketball game, I was like, nah, there's no way I'm leaving here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving here with something. Okay, I know this information. No, I'm gonna put some money in your pocket. Just hold on. I'm gonna figure it out.
Thank you.
So I was finally able to do that, and I'm so happy that I am.
We're glad you're here.
So what got you started in entrepreneurship?
Actually, I left corporate January 5th.
This year.
Okay.
And I took that last corporate check, and one of the first things that I did with it, I was like, hey, I know how to network. Let me go, put everything that I've been saying and everything that I've learned into action. And then I did it. I took a leap of faith, and I bought that ticket to the basketball game, and I met so many wonderful people from that, able to get into multiple different industries of entertainment, tapping into it at every level, at the promotion level, and kind of understanding from every point of view. Because I see like a lot of times there's a lot of frustration. Like people like, oh, I'm not getting my invoice paid on time. Well, yes, it's $15,000 and there's you have to generate the money in order, to pay the invoice. So it's like, I get it. It's frustrating on both ends though. So it's nice to be able to put myself in every single spot because I'm more understanding and accommodating to people, when those kind of problems arise. And it's like, wait, I understand. But if you were on this side, you would see, that the finances are a little tied up right now. So you just got to wait on it. And I promise when she gets it, you're going to be the first person that she calls. And they're just like, oh, okay, I never even knew it works like that. So it's like, now everybody's a little bit more woosah because you kind of, are able to understand it.
So wait, what services do you actually provide specifically?
So I am founding DK Consulting. So I do all things business consulting, event planning, all of those sort of things. But I also have my own beauty bar, DK Beauty Bar.
Okay.
So I try to do everything, and be a one-stop shop. Because I couldn't afford it. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, I couldn't afford. Like, I love you, girl. I cannot pay $85 every 2 weeks. That's not feasible for me. I learned how to do it myself, and I teach you how to do it yourself because I don't need to gatekeep.
Right.
There is 24 hours in a day. I can give you all the sauce. I can give you my recipe. I teach a business masterclass on it. I made it free. I made it a paywall. You can't do it like me. So at the end of the day, that's what I had to get people to understand. And a lot of the work that I teach in that course is networking, right? Networking 101 and business etiquette. But it really just boils down to being a good person. That's why, that's what I was stressing. They were like, important. Well, I'm really struggling with it. I don't know how to tell you this, but you might just want to be a little bit more compassionate. Like, you don't know what people are going through. A lot of times you're just kind of like, oh, dang, why did this fire come at me? And why did she act like this towards me? You don't see what's going on behind the scenes. So I've always just tried to extend grace to people in that regard and just kind of like, okay, that was a little off. Let me talk to you about it later, once you cool it down. Because I don't like to have that kind of like animosity or something. There's like, oh, you have a problem with me. No. Okay, you in a moment. I understand it. When you have that drive, when you have that hunger, and you're able to sit there and see people's like they're only yelling at you because they love you. You know what I'm saying? They're yelling at you because they know that you can do better. They're passionate. They, you know what I'm saying? They see it. We align with that vision in each other. That's really how it is for me and Ashawn. He hosted the basketball game through his entertainment company, right? When I do something, he's on my ass. As he should be, because you got to hold me accountable. I want to win. You want to win. We want to win together. The only way we're going to do that is by being accountable. I tell everybody that I meet, I'm a very direct person. but I'm working all the time. It might look like fun. I'm trying to plan it. I'm trying to promote it. There's always something, that to be done. That you call me at 4 a.m. Oh, we have a problem. What's the problem? It's gonna get solved. Like I don't play that. So even you, I was blowing up the DMs a little bit because that's like my usual hours of response. I come in later and I'm just, hey, I'm replying to all the DMs. I see you. I don't want you to think that I've forgotten about you. Something came up, but hey, I'm gonna have it on this day. And if I don't, I just communicate it as early as possible. That's me.
Has there any clients that you had to like turn away? You were like, they're too chaotic, and so you had to turn them away?
Absolutely.
How come?
See, I'm only 23, right? I just turned 23. But I've been in the music industry, every point of view you could think of, for the past 10 years, okay? So I've seen, I've heard a lot. And I said, oh, no, that's okay. Like I can deal with accommodations and reason, but it gets to a point you got to be like, you got to use your discernment. You really do. And you're like, okay. And like, I understand you're a big name. I understand you're used to, things going your way. Can't be treat my staff like that. Like, you can't do that. That's okay. Respectfully, like I just had to tell you, we can't. That's okay. I can refer you to someone that's more, better suited for your needs. How about that? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Keep it at that. It doesn't even have to be like a whole big thing. I'm really big on, not bringing that kind of stuff to social media because what does it solve? To me, it does not solve anything. Like I see the drama. I see it all. It's like, okay, what are you telling me for? Because I'm a solution-oriented person. So when I see it, I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? Like what there has to be something that you want out of this. Oh no, I just want to show you that such and such is doing it. Okay. Are they okay? Are the kids okay? Then we have nothing to discuss, Like I just they always trip me up like that because I've never been a person to like, put myself in your business. Like if you need help, sure, come, we'll figure it out. We'll work it out. Even if I don't have it, you know what I'm saying? Like I got my last check and it was $1,400. So it made me like, I'm still accommodating because I know how it is to be, on the serving side or on the bartending side. So yes, I always tip you. Yes, I always give you your $10 tip, regardless of what I got going on, because I know how hard it is to be in that position. So at the same time, when I see people like, no, I'm not doing this and I'm not tipping that, it's like, hold on now. I only did it with, like I went out with $100 and I came back with 10, but I treated everybody in that facility well. So, it's like, I'm not as, I don't know.
So is there like any advice you would give somebody who's maybe interested in getting into entrepreneurship and they might have a corporate job or just a job in general?
Yeah, so I always listen to the older generation. That's how I kind of found out about a lot of things, but also with the new. So growing up in the hood, I'll tell you one, right? It's always pivot, don't panic, right? And that's like a key foundation about it because stuff is going to go wrong so many times. You might have that perfect 5-year plan, that perfect 10-year plan, chef's kiss, right? Everything gonna go wrong tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you just have to get in the mind space of, oh, that's crazy. Like, what am I gonna do now? What's my next move? How am I gonna pivot? How am I gonna do better? Like that's the main thing. I can't stress that enough. But then also networking, right? A lot of people have nepotism, right? So that's like a big thing. So a lot of people just rely on blaming nepotism and then, kind of using that as like a cushion or as an excuse when it's like, well, no, this person just already has their foot in the door. They're just a little bit closer than you. Get your foot in the same door. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. Absolutely. If I send you an event, I know it's somebody here. I can't tell you who is gonna be there, but I know it's somebody here that aligns with your interests. I'm gonna put you in the same room. What's your elevator pitch? How you gonna win them over? You have to be able to sell yourself regardless of what job you're doing. In corporate, right, there's a certain way that you have to speak. So when you learn that, in order to not get in trouble with HR, that's how I speak to people outside of it anyway. But a lot of that, right, comes back down to being a good person again. Hey, how are you today? What do you have going on? Because I might not always have it, like I said, monetarily, but I have built a network over the last 10 years for a reason to utilize it. So I may not have the $80 for you to get a new tire, but I can get you a new tire and cover it on, company card. Like I can do that. You just got to be willing to work with people. And the biggest thing I would say by far, entrepreneurship wise, communication. You have to communicate with people. Don't be scared of them when things go wrong. You can't do that. Like you have to do it scared. You have to do it worried. You know what I'm saying? Every emotion, you have to do it anxious. You just got to keep pushing. Like me at the basketball game. When I tell you, I was walking up to those people like I knew them personally. Oh, bye, Crystal. Have a great night. Oh, how you doing, Molo? You look so beautiful. And they looking like, what? Like, no, people don't, because they have to do it scared, right? So it's no matter what, may happen behind that, it's like, I still did it. Like, you can't take that away from me because I did it. I was scared. I was broke. I didn't have no money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you also never know. You never know who's watching. You never know who's around, right? And that's like a lot of the feedback I see, especially on Instagram, right? I only have like 2,000 followers, but I know that I have that genuine motion in real life. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff can go away tomorrow. I'm not going to be, oh, do you know who I am? Look at my da-da-da-da. Because I can do it in real life. So I don't have to be loud about it. I don't have to be all, oh, da-da-da-da, and oh, I know this person. I'll be the first one to tell. I'll be the first one to tell people that you just don't know. When I go out to Privilege or Karma, or,
I love Privilege, by the way.
Yes, I love them too. I love them down. I love them. But all these clubs and establishments, I'm seeing it from every point of view. So I'm standing out here, I'm early with security. I'm standing out here with the people at the door. I'm standing out here with the bottle girl.
Networking.
So I see it all from every angle. They cannot leave that spot, ma'am. So no, they cannot take you to the bathroom. You're not going to come in here for free because the owner. I can call them right now. You want to talk to them? You still have to pay. Like businesses are only successful based on profit. That's foundational what they taught us in economics. So I'm sitting here like, yeah, I understand. I know the owner too. Yeah, you want to chat with him? Oh, no. That doesn't pull weight. That doesn't pull weight. Like that's why I love it's so funny to me, right? Please, I can't wait for the day owner calls me and tells me, oh, they tried to name drop you at the door. Did they pay you your money? Because that's what I always tell them. If I can't afford it, I'm not going to sit here and negate I'm never going to negotiate your price. So many times people have given me discounts. And when I got it back, I went and paid them the remaining balance because don't change your price. I don't care if it's for me. No, your price is your price. I'm not here to take away from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help you grow because I genuinely believe in what you're doing. You know, you know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. You worked hard for this education. So what do I look like, sitting there begging for a discount? If I can afford it, I'm going to refer you to the right clientele. I know got a little bit more change in their bag, or a little bit more flexibility with their finances. I don't have it, but I'm not going to sit here and talk about you.
Right.
That's we don't do that. That's so childish and petty.
What was the final straw when you quit your job? Like, what was like the last thing that happened? You was just like, man, I'm done with these people.
Favorite question. It was my hours were cut to 15 hours a week and I was only making $15.75 an hour. And my Ubers to and from work would take 10 of those 15 hours. So what am I doing? What?
Why did they cut your hours?
Oh, I worked in corporate daycare. So it was based on enrollment. And then crazy part. The director's, oh, why is everyone mad at me? Ma'am, because you're salaried. You're going to get the same pay regardless. And we're out here working hourly. And, if you cut our hours, then we can't pay our bills. We have kids to take care of. So it's just like being in every, realm of that. It's like, I'm leaving it alone. I tried to help you. Hey, I gave you advice. You don't want to listen. You want to come back? Okay. Be blessed. Without my presence. Right. Because that's really what it is, and to take that step of faith to be able to do it yourself, walk it like I talk it. My favorite song, Migos, that's literally pushes me every day. I have to listen to it every single day because it reminds me like, hey, everything that I'm preaching in these classes, everything that I'm teaching, all these ways that I'm telling people how to network, I'm about it because I give the same opportunity that I preach to people to give. right? So it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you work. It doesn't matter if you're a janitor. It doesn't matter if you're a CEO. I can learn something from you, right? And I got a lot of slack before going to the strip club, right? I can learn so much from you. You know something that I don't. You're in an area of expertise that I've never been in. Oh, you don't like this? Oh, you know what? Well, I know this person is trying to, do something similar. Let me give them this head of advice so that they won't even encounter that problem. It's as simple as that. You have to treat everybody on an equal level playing field because no one is better than anyone else. We're all just trying to get it how we live it. And we're all just trying to be better. And that's it. That's it. That's all.
100%.
Well, what challenges you get being like a parent and then being an entrepreneur at the same time? I know she's having a lot of challenges.
It's hard.
Woo! Hard. Even right now here, I had to get my mom to drive. Baby was crying in the back. I was doing my makeup in the car, responding to your things. I'm like, I promise you, I'm right here. I'm coming. I'm on the way. So it is very challenging being, especially a single parent. Oh my gosh. Ooh, listen, going through divorce. Woo! That's a lot. But I just try not to let it get to me because I know at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. I'm going to pull through. There's going to be the sunshine at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I have to believe. I can't live any other way. I can't live in fear because what I'm going to do with that? Right. How am I going to make money off of that? How am I going to provide a better life for my child off of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just sit here in it. I have to do it scared. I have to keep pushing. Even though you just spit up on me, that's cool because I was prepared already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was prepared to pivot instead of panicking. So I had 3 other pairs of clothes in the car. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite thing to do when I go to the clubs. I hear about a spot. Hey, you're struggling. Okay, I'm going to send people here. I know how to utilize social media to get money in your pockets, and that's what a lot of people fail to realize, right? When you're paying big time influencers and things of that nature to come and review, like, that's cool. A lot of people are going to watch it, but if you want to convert that into sales, you're gonna have to do a little bit more work behind that, right? You're gonna have to be genuine because everyone sees a lot of influencers as just you're getting paid for this, so they're paying you to say that, right? Mine is authentic because I'm similar to the Keith Lee approach, right? I only use money out of my corporate check to go to these places, right? I only use money there when I went to the strip club. I tipped the DJ, I tipped the security, I tipped everybody because you're working hard, you're doing what you're supposed to do. So you're answering my questions. I just took up your time. I'm gonna pay you for your time. That's it. Even if I don't have a crazy amount of money, I always tell people that don't come to me thinking that I am rich. But it does flatter me that you think I have my friend. I love her damn. It sure does flatter me. Girl, you think I have $1,900 to help you with your car now? Oh my gosh, I made it in life. I have to stop right there. Like, that's a blessing in itself, I never stay in the negative of things, right? It's a lot of negatives, a lot of hardships that comes with parenting. It's a lot that comes with going to school. It's a lot that comes with entrepreneurship. There's always going to be challenges. And so I have to get myself in that proper mindset of, hey, you got this. Like, regardless of what's going on right now, you got this. Oh, the contract fell through. You got it. I got 3 more on lineup because I was prepared to pivot and not panic. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I just have to keep living and keep doing it because things are always going to go wrong. It doesn't matter what you are doing, always. But you cannot let that get to you. So that's like the thing that I really, really, really just stress the most to anybody. You can't let it get to you. You can't let it hold you down. You can't stay stuck in that mindset. You can't. You can't, because all that's going to do is hinder you. A lot of times, especially now, people are trying to compete rather than collaborate. You don't have to do that. Collaborate. That's how you're going to get the real money. Like, I was trying to plan some events for Valentine's Day, right? If it's 3 clubs or 4 clubs in like this one little radius, right? And you host a Valentine's Day, and you host an event for married couples, and you host an event for singles. Well, if he go to the bathroom and she check that phone, right, she gonna want to go party with her girls, and he's gonna want to meet somebody else. So all 3 of y'all just ate. Instead of trying to fight for it, like, work together. I guarantee you, You will do better working with people than you will always trying to be in competition with them. Give them the sauce. I mean, no, not all, I'm not saying give it all of it, but you can give out low level free game. We can do that all the time. Stuff that it took me longer to acquire. Okay, I'm gonna put a paywall in front of it, but I'm gonna still give it to you because I don't need to gatekeep. Because I tell them you can't do it like me. You're not willing to stay up for that 36 hours straight during the analytics testing. You can't do it like me. If I give you the advice, right, and it's coming straight from Castanet's mouth, and you say, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow," you already lost. 3 other people are doing it right now while you're asleep, while you're making excuses, while you say, "Oh, I can't go to the gym. Oh, I'm too sad. Oh, I'm too." Use it. It's fuel for you to do better. That's the first thing that I always tell people. So when you come to me and talk, "Oh my God, such and such broke my heart," or "Oh, we're going through it right now," how are you going to use that to make yourself better? Go to the gym. Girl, you want to go Pilates class? Booked it. Let's do it. Use it to make yourself better, because then you get in that constant mindset of, hey, I might be going through it right now, but I'm going to come up out of it. My favorite person to listen to motivational wise is Sarah Jakes. I love her. I love me some Sarah Jakes, because that sermon to me, glory triggers and girl get up, that's how you have to live every single day. I have to listen to it all the time. Get up, get up, get up. Because you might be stuck in it right now, right? But you can't let that hold you down forever. You got kids to provide for. You have goals to reach. Get up. Go do it. Go do it sad. Go do it heartbroken. Go do it angry. Just go do it.
How long were you married?
1 year. 1 year, but we were college sweethearts. Yeah, we got married 1 year, but we were college sweethearts, so we met in 2021.
That's how long.
Would you ever get married? Would you ever get married again?
Oh no, absolutely. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the kind of mentality that I already had going into it. It's like, well, we're just not compatible. I don't have to hate you. I don't have to tear you down. But at the end of the day, I know that you are so stuck in 9-to-5 life, even though that's not even guaranteed to. Your company goes down tomorrow. What are you talking about? That's the same. You know what I'm saying? Same battle. But if you're so conformed to that lifestyle that you have no dreams or aspirations anywhere outside of that, we're just not compatible. I'm not telling you to fund it all right now, but you have to have something to keep you going. Because work is always going to be, you always going to have crazy customers. You always, you know what I'm saying? Something's always going to go wrong. It's always going to happen. What you going to do about it?
Right.
You don't have any other passion that you play video games all the time. Why aren't you streaming this? This is free content. You guys are funny. Like, make some people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Get something out of it. Even like the negative drama stuff that I was talking about earlier, I don't necessarily like to participate in, but I'm guaranteed you gonna make some money off of this. Watch this. We gonna go live. Your account is monetized. My account is monetized. We gonna start some beef. We gonna say that we gonna fight right here. 500 people just showed up.
Like baddies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You create hype around a situation. I promise you the money's going to come. What are we talking about? Like, you can't lose like that with me. I had tried to get office space, right? And this girl turned me away because she assumed, based on my social media, right?
Your Instagram?
My Instagram, that I was doing other things. I was not. My Instagram is promotion and marketing only. So I can show you everything that I'm talking about in the business class. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I am literally walking it like I'm talking it to you. I can show you my analytics. I can show you how I built it up from scratch. I can show you how Funny Mike reposting one thing that I posted from Houston Boomerangs gave me 250,000 views. What do I do with that? How do I retain as much as I can? What do I do when it falls off? I'm just going to give up because they go away, 3 days? No, I built it back up slowly. I'm showing you the trial and the error. I'm showing you the process to be able to do it and to stop being so scared about what other people think about you, for one. And for two, stop being focused on them likes. Because if you see your likes, see your views, if you have your account set to professional like me, what? I'm sorry. 84,000 people and only 2 likes? People get so caught up on that. Well, if you go look at my page, though, there is only 2 likes, right? But one of them is the person who made the song. So, yeah, I'm doing my thing. I know you're watching me. I know you can see what I do. So I just let that be that. You know, I can't get too caught up on the social media, how other people are living life, because comparison is a thief of joy.
Yeah.
And you're not going to take away my joy. You're not. Don't need to be with you. Wow, that's crazy. Even you, I saw you the other day where you went to the massage place. I was like, damn, I need a massage too. I can't afford that right now, but oh, good for you. You're going to be so relaxed. Like, oh, I need that. And then I called my girl, hey, I ain't going to have it right now. I'm having it in 2 weeks though. Can I set my appointment? Oh, sure, girl, I got you. Just like that. Because I can't get caught up into what other people have going on. That's crazy. That's so crazy to me. And then whole time you learn more information about it, right? As you go on, like a lot of people like luxury vehicles, right? Oh, I want this Porsche. I want this. I don't care if they gave it to me for free. When I found out how much that insurance cost a month, never. I don't even want to look at the car no more. What do you mean you're paying $5,000? No, thank you. You know, that you don't know that until you get to that level to find that out. You don't know that until you talk to the day traders. Like, sure, I can do your job, and you teach me how to do it, but I'm seeing all the stress, and y'all got a bar in the workplace. Like, I don't know if I want those problems. So it really. Ultimately, it's like, I don't think that's okay. Trial and error. Don't be afraid to fail. I tell them, I don't believe in failure, but don't be afraid to switch, right? Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to try another career, because I'm telling you, I tried it all. I've tried it all. I delegated for one, and for two, networked my way out of so many jobs. Sure, I can do it, but oh no, there's 5 artists in the world I would ever be A&R for. I tried A&R for 3 weeks. I said, no, I can teach a whole school from 6 weeks old to 12 years old, and all of them gonna listen to me when I go into the room, and I don't even have to raise my voice. But you telling me at your big grown age you can't follow directions so that your career can excel? Can't work with you. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I know what I'm talking about. You question little old me? Okay, fine. Since you want me to name drop, Carl Crawford said, you might not want to do this on your social media because this is what they're looking for. And it's not like it's gate-kept information. It's not like it's something that's behind closed doors. They're posting, they're talking about it. Sitting in Miss Megan's live, right, on Sauce Walker's management team. She's telling you the sauce. She's telling you, hey, if you support me, I'll support you. And a lot of people sometimes get so caught up in the big names as well, right? Well, then they'll get so caught up in like the image, right? But not realizing there's so much work that goes into that person being able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And to the artist being able to do that. When you work it from behind the scenes, you be damn, like I'm tired. I took off the whole month of March because planning that spring break stuff. No, I will gladly pay the promoter. Here you go. This is how much you charge for it. There you go. I'm sending it because it's, you got to delegate. You got to delegate.
Oh, yeah.
Because you sit there and stress yourself out to an early grave if you don't delegate. You can't handle it all yourself, and that's okay.
You need
don't have
a team.
to tell everybody
Definitely
everything. Delegate. You got to ask for help. That's the biggest thing that I was always taught. I went to KIP, and they can't stress that enough. Hey, don't be afraid if people laugh at you. If you don't understand this algebra problem, right? You don't understand it, ask for help. So I've always operated that way my whole life. That's why I like so genuinely confused, and people like, well, why didn't you ask me? Why didn't you tell me about what you had going on? I know somebody that could have solved that for you. You ain't even have to have no money for that. Well, if you would just call, but you don't know until you ask. Right. So that's a big thing that I always tell people too. And that's regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not. You can't be afraid to ask for help. The worst somebody can say is no. Then on to the next. That's one of those things where you can't let it get you down. You can't.
Would you be cool if your son wanted to be wanted a 9 to 5 and not be an entrepreneur?
Absolutely. And I think that's just a personal preference, right? I know I have the drive and the passion for entrepreneurship. Everybody doesn't have that. And the way that I view the economy is everybody's gonna eat regardless. So I'm gonna show you how to get a piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. Corporate's gonna eat because they do mass layoffs to save money. Cool, but I'm gonna show you how you're gonna eat on that off time. So you already passionate about your baking business. Now what we're gonna do in that off time, I'm gonna send customers your way. Right. I know people have a lot of birthdays and I know they have a lot of events. And I know you can get money doing that. But now you have all this window of time. So what do you need? What do you need to be successful? Do you need your ingredients? Okay, got it. Do you need your supplies? Got it. Now go for it. Chase your dreams. And then when they come back and hire you up, you already have your stuff, to be doing part-time. So you balance it. Everybody doesn't want to, take that leap of faith and do that full-time. And that's totally okay. I really do think it is okay. But I would still always, of course, encourage anybody to try it. Please try it. Use your 9 to 5 to fund your 5 to 9. That's the way that I was always taught to do it. So use what you're learning there and funnel it back into yourself so that you can eventually maybe move away from that entirely, right? But at the same time, I just know everybody don't got that dog in them. It's hard, You gotta, like for me, my specialty with social media influencers and people of that nature, Twitch streamers, YouTubers, I'm brand deals, right? So a lot of times I'll post, why are you posting this so much? What are you doing? Like, oh, you don't care that everyone thinks you're a bottle girl, bartender, or a stripper, whatever. No, I don't, because I'm trying to get Stella Rosa to sponsor me. I'm trying to but it's natural and organic because I already genuinely like these products, right? I'm trying to, but you got to show them a consistent brand history, right? You can't just go into stuff asking people for stuff. Okay, how long have you been buying? How long have you been doing it? So if I send them that email, when I send that DM, I do a triple threat. I just do all of the, outreaches to them. They go on Instagram and look and see, right? They're going to see my history of always supporting this brand. So they're probably going to be, more likely to accept that brand ambassador, or give that affiliate link and things of that nature. And then even if that one doesn't work out, hold out, because guess what? In 2 months, they're going to sponsor your whole event. That's a big thing that I tell people, which is why I was talking about, the collaboration over competition. You over here held up because somebody made $50,000 in sales. Whole time, if you would have just waited and held out, you would have made $1 million off your ebook. But you didn't know because you quit so soon because you were comparing yourself to somebody else. Get it? Don't get it? That's why you got to stop comparison. It's really it seriously is a thief of joy. Yeah. You can't let other people's successes have that kind of power over you. You can do it.
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully be the next Olivia Pope, Can I tell you, I was doing that for free and I found out everybody was getting paid for it. I cussed everybody out at 3 a.m. and I said, send me my money expeditiously. Because what? I'm doing this out of the genuine kindness of my heart. It's just like, I know I have a passion for it. So I know it's real. I know I can make it into a business. And I know it can be a very successful business because I know that there's a need for it. So even when some people say, oh, we don't need that, I know there's a need because I'm talking to the people directly. Hey, do you need help with your taxes? Because I know you still, do your 9 to 5, but you also do this. I can show you what you can use as a write-off for both of them because in your company policy, you're required to show up to work like this. You know what I'm saying? You're required to have your hair done. You're required to have your nails done. Let me show you how I can use that as a tax write-off, girl. What are we doing? What? As a stripper, right? Let me show you how you can set up to LLC yourself and make, your monthly deposits. So you can have a history. So when you go try to buy these cars and, have these properties and invest and be able to do things like Airbnb, you already set up for success. And you didn't get trapped in the mindset of, well, I'm only this, so I can't do that. You don't have to limit yourself because you know better, so you do better.
Right.
That's the whole ideology behind it all.
How did you learn everything as far as entrepreneurship? Like, did you have a mentor or did you go on YouTube? How did you do that?
I consider myself, right, the bridge of the generations, right? So the boomers and the Gen Z, the millennials, I consider myself the bridge because I understand where everyone operated from, right? And my biggest thing that I'm talking about is breaking generational curses, right?
Mm.
So when I'm asking my 3 different people, because I always tell them have the rule of 3, right? Somewhere under where you want to be, somewhere at where you want to be, and then someone above where you want to be, right? When I ask for business advice. So yes, I'm gonna ask a PhD professor. Yes, I'm gonna ask a lawyer, and then I'm gonna ask a multi-million-dollar or somebody of that nature, because and then I'm getting everybody's responses. And I'm saying, well, I was a psychology major, so I know where you're operating out of, right? So the first person I asked, well, you're only telling me to get a DBA and not get an LLC because you're operating from a place of fear.
Mm.
You're scared. You're scared to take the risk. Okay, got it. And then the next person, oh, well, you're just saying it because you don't know for sure about, finances, or you maybe had a bad experience in one place. And, you're saying, hey, file your LLC. Yes, you're doing that right. But just make sure you have your EIN, your business account, all of your affairs in order. You're right. Because you don't just want to go have an LLC and then not have it structured. You don't want to do that. You don't. You don't want to have those problems, and then you think you're doing. Oh my God, I'm doing so great, and then come tax time, they, hey, so we need like 50 grand. Whoa, 50 what? That money's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they didn't know that until they went through it and experienced it. That's why I always say, like, I really don't believe in failure. The only way you can fail is by not trying. So when I asked that last person, right, that is light years ahead of where I want to be. I'm saying, wait a minute, this is all making sense now. You're in this space. I've networked my way to this space. Oh my God, those people have never been in that room. So them just operating from their place of fear, right? And, trying to think that they're trying to protect you or whatever. You just don't know the sauce that they're saying, because y'all are saying, oh, don't do it until you have enough money. But they're saying, do it scared and go get that business funding. And well, I'm going to listen to this person because they're in this space that I want to be. And I understand why you're operating like that. So I'm going to still be cautious on my way to doing it, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to hope for the best. And I'm going to work for it too. That's the big thing. You can't just talk about it. You got to put your action behind it. What are you doing every day to make your dreams come true? How? Are you just always talking about it like, oh, I wish I had this and I wish I could do that? You have to put action behind it. You have to. You have to read that book. Like my favorite, Mel Robbins' Let Them Theory. I was just talking about it the other day. Let them. Oh my gosh. That's what really catches so many people up. Let them. Let them talk shit about you. Let them. Let them. I'm showing you how to monetize it. Hold on. But let them, you can't let that get under your skin. Let that person cut you off in traffic. What? Ooh, they can't drive in Houston. We already know. Let them. You can't let that kind of stuff affect your day because you have big things going on. You have big aspirations to do. You're going to lose it over because somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's going to cut in front of you. You have to be playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. You get smarter because you know more and you're getting further along. So you have a lot more to lose. So when I'm telling you, you're asking me business advice and don't put nothing in your name. Don't put nothing in your name. Well, I think I should. Okay. Go ahead. Well, now everybody sees that you have all this stuff in your name. So now 10 people are going to sue you. What did we learn? Some people you can tell them and they'll listen. Some people, they just have to experience it for themselves. And the big part of, being the person that's giving the advice or even getting the advice is you have to let them. You have to let them. You can't get held up on that because you knew that you did the right thing. You gave them the right advice and they just chose not to listen. Okay, let them. I bet they won't do it again. I bet they learned the hard way about it, So, yeah.
Okay.
What advice would you give to your son about women?
Oof, that's a good question. I already see it. I've been watching the clips now, but about women particularly, I will say, right, don't hit me with no 50-50 bullshit if you are not actively doing 50-50, and that's entirety of it, right? Because I know that in a marriage, right, from the words of Michelle Obama herself, you ain't always going to be able to do 50-50. Sometimes somebody going to be at 100, somebody going to be at 0, some 80-20, 60-40. What are we talking about? Why are we... like, first, leave that alone. But secondly, it's really you have to understand it from both sides, right? If you are a successful entrepreneur, but because you have the passion to do it, right? And you just need your wife to stay at home and take care of the kids and take care of the house. Well, you have to understand that that's still work. Okay? You have to understand that is draining, right? You have to understand that, hey, I ain't always gonna want to do all that extra stuff. We ain't gonna always, because I'm overstimulated though. So if you want something, take the overstimulation away. What are we talking about? Do you know how easy that recipe is, that sauce is? That
Yeah.
Man, they put their business online all the time. I just got here and saw a post about that. What'd she say? She's like, oh my gosh, I was the craziest girl because he paid for the daycare. It's just that simple.
That's simple.
It's really, you have to be able to hear and listen to people, and understand where they're coming from with these things. Like, I'm telling you, working in daycare, you work with 500 million bed kids, and then you got some of them on the spectrum, and some of them are at different learning rates. It's a lot to manage, right? You become more understanding because of that. Dang, I see what you're going to as a parent. I understand what I'm saying. Like, okay, we'll fix this. Let me help you get the sippy cup. It's okay. I get it. If she's telling you to stop leaving that dish on the floor, stop leaving it on the floor. Okay? Go put it up. Don't tell me about XYZ else is done. Put the dish up, because that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to, it's really about being understanding, right? And then it's, once again, not comparing yourself to people on social media. Not comparing yourself to, because you're like, oh, dang, a lot of people, at least in my generation, was like, oh, I wish I had that old school love, I wish I had, unconditional, going through anything. You say that because you don't see everything that happens behind closed doors, right? Like, a lot of that generation before us, right? A lot of that was held together by necessity. Like, well, you couldn't have a bank account, so you couldn't leave. You know what I'm saying? And now that we're at a space where women have kind of had to, as single moms and things of that nature, had to get into their masculinity to eat. You know what I'm saying?
The women are making more money than men nowadays.
I know, right? But then that's something, again, right? You can't be intimidated by that, because we had to be forced to have that dog in us, because we don't want to, be that one that's relying on a man or a partner of any nature, right? And then now you're out on your ass. No, you want to be hungry. You want that. So when I'm seeing like, okay, well, my girl makes $120,000 a year, but I only make $70K, and I feel emasculated. Why? Who's putting that in your head? Where did you hear that from? Oh, well, such and such said it. Who the fuck is such and such? Are they your husband? Are they your wife? Oh, okay. Right. Stop comparing yourself to other people.
Right.
This person's only further because of the things that they went through, and they're trying not to repeat that cycle. Get y'all money up together. What are we talking about? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a side hustle. Stop being so wrapped up in what other people got going on and what other people are doing. I don't care. I don't care. Absolutely not. Like, when I saw the the clip from the other day about the wedding ring, I said, oh no, $50,000 on the wedding ring. No. Let's go get a $2,000 Moissanite, okay? And let's invest the rest of that into my business. But that's because that's where I am mentally. So everybody is not in that space, right? And a lot of people want the glitz and the glam and the fashion without doing the work, right? And then on the other end, people just see that. It's like, oh, that's nice. I wish I had that, and I wish you would take it. Well, hold on now, sister, right? I'm absolute girl's girl. I love Shira. Love the people. Well,
did you say Shira?
Yeah, I love Shira. I love Shira.
I love her.
But you can't afford to buy yourself a Chanel. So
yeah,
let's not. We focused on the wrong things. Get in that space to be able to do that, and then you're gonna attract people who are able to. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to build yourself up to that. Don't just be expecting everything to be handed out or passed out. You got to put in the work. You have to put in the work. And once you do, like I'm telling you, all that parties and women and men, they're always going to be there. Hold off, right? But that's when you get into the masculine energy side of it, right? Like my favorite person to look up to regarding that is DDG. I love me some Daryl Down because he said, see, that's your problem right there. Why are you caring about what other people think? Damn it, Daryl, you right. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Hold on, I gotta be cocky. And then you get yourself in that mind space and you naturally hang around people who are cocky like that too. I mean, you have to be. You have to be. I don't care what political side you are on. You have to admit, right, that there's no way. White supremacy, obviously. But cockiness, number one. You are a sitting president and you got all these felonies. I saw that and I said, listen, I can do anything I want. I can be anything in the world I want to be because there is no way. No way. No way. But I use things like that as motivation rather than something to drag me down, right? Like, okay, yes, you're doing all these terrible things. What am I going to do to fix it? Okay, teachers were complaining, right, about the literacy rate of 6th graders. So then I go get a job in daycare and I teach them 3 languages. Ain't no kid that came out of my classroom going to elementary school and not understanding. What's next? Oh, well, I don't feel like my Black business is supported. Okay, I'm going to go support it. I'm going to send people here. I'm going to promote it for free. Now what? Because that's just the kind of person I am. You know, I'm the problem solver, which is why I just said, you know, I'm not going to pick specific things. I hear a problem. I'm going to solve it. I'm a business consultant. What am I doing? There's money in that because whatever fee I charge you, guess what I'm going to do with that? Invest it into the network. Because the network is who helps when, you know, things are low. Promoters, you didn't have a good night. You need more people. You need people to buy a section. You need people to come get these bottles. Watch this. Hey, why you can't go to the club tonight? Oh, I got the baby. Okay, babysitter's done. Next. Like, you Uber? Okay, sent. You know what I'm saying? That only happens because we're communicating and we're talking about a need. So I will directly ask you. I will hit you. Hey, what you doing tonight? You got some plans? Well, no, I wasn't doing it. The girl, come on out. First shot on me. Because I walk it like I talk it. I'm not just going to sit here and listen to your problems as an entrepreneur and not try to help you. What?
Right.
That's so crazy to me. My Airbnb ain't doing too good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't booked for right now this whole month. Like, it's real, real slow. Like, you know, we got to get that up so we can make, you know, pay the, whatever you got to pay. So you know what I do? Hey, who wants to go have a fun time at this? We're going to throw a nice little event. We're going to have a party. Everybody going to come and see, you know what I'm saying? And then bookings back to back. What we doing? If you don't tell nobody, you can't get help.
Right.
How am I can't read minds. I can't read minds.
What's the most you made it being an entrepreneur so far?
What's the most what?
Like in a transaction. What's the most you made so far?
Not directly to business, but it was through a brand deal. The most I made so far after waiting and putting in the work and tagging the people, $10,000, right? But you had to work for that. And that's the part that people don't see. They only want to see the glory of it, right? They only want to see the finish line. You're not seeing the grind though. Right? This is my biggest thing with hairstylists, right? They started showing the nicer things that they can get now. Oh, everybody wants to do hair. Same thing for CDL. Oh, you can make this much doing this, but you're not seeing the work that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting time home with their families. This girl is not eating lunch. You know what I'm saying? They are working around the clock. Your 24 hours and their 24 hours are not the same. It's not. You're tired after that 8 hours, which I understand it coming from a corporate point of view. But at the same time, she's tired and she's working 16-hour days nonstop. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like I can be understanding, I can be compassionate, but it gets to a point where it's like, okay, at this point you're just making excuses. Because if I'm giving you 3 solutions to your problem and I'm actively saying, okay, I can help in this way and I can take this off of your plate, you don't have anything left. Right. That's what a lot of time happens with the artists, right? Man, I don't care. Okay, you want time with the ladies? Cool, we can put that in the schedule, but get your ass in the studio. That's your job. My job is to make sure that everything is right for you so that you can do your job. You the star, you have to shine. You have the passion for it. Everything else is going to come later. Go do your job. You know what I'm saying? Go handle your business. And I promise you, everything you have, everything else you want. In fact, I got the girl, she going to go set up the hotel room right now. Done. Go to work. Go do your job. I'm not fighting with you. But also get it on your terms. The Russell situation I talked about on Instagram, went live about it, right? A lot of people are calling him a sellout. Well, no. The Russell just saw the music industry for what it was and gain leverage so he can go back to the negotiating table and get the deal that he wants where he still owns his masters. That's it. And it ain't got to be no bad blood between anybody because everybody ate off of that deal.
Right.
He just made it best for him. That's all. That's all. When I tell people about, making sure you own your name, image, and likeness, right? Like we see a lot of that with the college deals and things of that nature. It's also important for you, even if you have 20 followers, because with the power of social media, you've seen how somebody can blow up overnight. You've seen how somebody can blow up instantly. So if you blow up overnight, right, and somebody's been watching your rise and they go and do that before you, they can sell anything under your name and they can get all that profit. The money is in ownership, right? So you have to own your brand. You have to own it. If you get a call from a record label tomorrow and hey, we want to sign you. These are the terms, da 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 da. You have legal look over it. Oh, this sounds great. I'm ready to sign. Well, you can't because you didn't, trademark your name or whatever. And now you have to be wrapped up in months and months and months and months and months of legal battles before you can do it. So that whole time, that person is able to eat off of it and you're missing out because you didn't listen. I bet you're never going to do it again, though.
Can you break down your courses and your mentorship, like the tiers and everything?
So, I don't really charge people for mentorship. I know, so bad. But my classes I do on Thursday live on Zoom. And it's just business etiquette, networking 101, negotiating. Like I said, I have to delegate and get my way out of them jobs because no. Now I said, wait a minute. I am a contract negotiator. Hold on. I'm legal too. And I'm accounting. Wait a minute. I'm crunching these numbers. Oh my gosh. I'm really doing no. That's too much for one person, Yeah. Let me go ahead and delegate that. But in speaking to people about my experiences and my frustration, like I got on this. The only reason I'm even teaching this class because I got on this call to rant. I was so frustrated about all the stuff that was going on entertainment wise. And I'm like, oh no. So let me tell you, this strip club did this and they got closed down and they were sued for that. And this artist did that. And I'm fed up with everyone. And the whole time they're over here acting like they own it, but they don't. But this person is really behind it. And then, oh my gosh, that was so insightful. You want to teach the class every Thursday? But I'm walking like I talk it, right? I went in there. I did not go in there with the intention to teach the class. I was genuinely upset about the problem because it's like, no, I can solve this. Like there's an easy fix. Like I see it, right? Like my thing with Molo was she has like kind of has the recording, right, of it and like all the processes that goes behind being the like woman in the hospitality industry, in the nightlife industry, right? How people try to play with her. It's like, no, I see your vision. I see what you're talking about. I see why you're upset that the girls are in the bathroom. Let's solve this. We're going to have a makeup artist on staff so that they can be already ready to go and you won't even have that problem no more. And they're going to do it for free because they want the exposure. Mutually beneficial. Mutually beneficial. So that's just my biggest thing. And then the next person that I talked to, and I was telling them like, well, yeah, I teach this Zoom class. And it's like, oh, that's crazy. We're looking for guest speakers to come teach at TSU. And oh shit. I didn't professor my way without a degree. Without a degree, that's real important, right? Because I know that I like a lot of things. I know that I have genuine interest in a lot of things. But I wanted to hold off on getting that because I don't want people to use that as an excuse. So when you ask me about my story and ask me how to do this and those things, I learned it from talking to people. Like, yes, I did ask professors. Yes, there was some textbook involved in it. But I only did 1 year in college. So now you don't have the excuse to hide behind like, well, she only had a degree. She had a degree first. So that's the only way she was able to be successful. And I can't do it because I don't have a degree. You don't have that crutch to rely on anymore. I've taken away every possible thing, that you can say about it. So that's really what gets me up and going. And I do have my amazing graphic design team working on my website now. But the event planning and all of that, it just falls under the one umbrella of business consulting. Hey, I'm going in, I'm seeing how you treat your staff. I'm seeing how the customers, are reacting to your events. I'm telling you what they're saying, right? Like, hey, they didn't really like this too much. You might want to change that up for next week. That you can do better. That's it. I genuinely want you to be better. So let me teach you how to do it.
Right.
Let me help you out. You need buzz on this day. You need your brunch to go up. Okay, I know a great promoter that can definitely get the traction in here. I know if you run this special, all of this demographic is going to come in. Well, how do you know that that's your target demographic? Because you see who's watching you. You go in and you look at it and say, oh, well, most of my followers are women. Okay. Well, 98% of the people who viewed this are women. So let me do stuff to cater towards that audience. And then the next time they come in, oh my gosh, they have this in this drink special. Oh, bottomless mimosas for $20. Girl, come on, let's go. And it's natural. You didn't even have to force it. You didn't have to like do all the extra. You didn't have to do that. It's natural because you're just catering to your demographic. So, yeah.
Why you still wear your wedding ring?
This is not my wedding ring, okay? Listen.
It's accessories.
It is, I was just
I have one too, and I'm not married.
Period.
Y'all wearing that to like, y'all wearing that on purpose because y'all don't
No.
want to
I had one on both. Just had to be a little cute.
It's called accessories.
Well, how much would a guy need to make to be with you?
See, that's another thing, right? When I tell you this divorce is literally not even financial in that way, I mean it, right? Like we're in our early 20s. Let's be real. Nope, you don't have it like that. Like, come on now, let's not trip. But it's more so about your mindset. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep going, right? You have to be able to pivot. You have to be able to want beyond that, right? Even if you
you care about his mindset more than how much money you make.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Absolutely, because I have to know where you are mentally, right? That's going to be more important than anything. Because I'm a faithful listener of Cash Doll, okay? She said, you know what I'm saying? She said, money's gonna come and go, but it's some shit you can't teach. And that's real. That's law, right? I need to know that you're loyal regardless. You know what it's looking like financially. Like, what if everything goes up like, cool, we could be living in luxury. Can you hold it down if we gotta get an apartment? You know what I'm saying? And we gotta rebuild our credit and we gotta go and fix this and pay off this debt and we gotta go trade in our nice cars. Can you do that? You still gonna be down? You still gonna be like, you're gonna go get up and try to leave. That's the most important thing to me. I don't care about the extra theatrics, like seeing it from every side, especially in that entertainment industry. I don't care that she got a Chanel. The girl that went through hell, she deserved 5 of them. No, that's okay. That's why you like back to the point of the day. Don't everything that you see, the glitz and the glam, there's stuff going on behind that. So when you find that out, do you still want that Chanel bag?
Right.
If you have to go through all that? No. It ain't even worth it. I don't care about the flex. You can't impress me with that. You can't impress me. I ain't gonna lie, you can't impress me with an Amex card. That's my goal. I want to get that. Like, no, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Like, just regular, like, oh, I got diamonds, I got chains, I got this nice house, I got. How has your property value increased? Let's talk about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? What improvements have you made to your home?
Yeah.
How well do you treat the people on your team? Do you take care of okay. Like, do you take care of your kids? Oh, yeah, that's a real big one for me. Because don't be trying to get in my DMs and no. You have children. Are your kids in school? You know, do they have what they need? Do they have their because like why you worried about the wrong things right now? Yeah, let's get the focus back up. I ain't saying no, but let's revisit it later. Yeah. Let's revisit at a later date when you got your priorities more in line. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know, when I came back because I'm only trying to help you. That's it. I only want the best for you. And sometimes, you know, the extra theatrics of I want to be with somebody and I want to be in a relationship and that blinds you from actually like, you know, doing what you need to do. And, you know, getting your goals accomplished. Like, don't be too caught up on that. I be telling you, it's always going to be there. Go for what you need to do, handle your business, and then go for it. Don't let it distract you though. Because that's another mood thing, right? Just like somebody cutting you off in traffic. Well, if marriage is a business contract at the end of the day, right? So let's say you are a partner with your husband or your wife. Well, y'all just got into it in the car. So now you're going to come and say, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to be angry at staff and everybody going, oh my God, why she had this attitude today? Da, 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 da. Don't let it get you to that point. It's like a time and a place, right? Like I always tell the students in my classroom, whatever happened outside, leave it at the door. Because in here you're gonna have a brand new plate. It's gonna be brand clean slate. We gonna have a great time. You're gonna learn. You're gonna get everything that you need. If something's holding you up from that, let's step outside. We can have a conversation about it, or let's go to the counselor. But that's kind of how you have to be with everything. It's a time and a place. You have to compartmentalize, you know? Right. Like it's easier said than done. It's something you have to work towards, but you have to do it. It is so fundamental in your success. You got to compartmentalize. Like, oh, dang, I know we just had this fight, but we got to get up in here and handle business. Okay, she needs to get this done and she needs to get this done. This is everything we need to do for the day. You got your list. You understand what you need. You got your list. You understand what we need. Let's go, team. Just like that. And at the end of the day, you really had me messed up today and I've just been meaning to talk to you and go on about your business. That's all it is. That's all it is.
I'm going to ask you a quick either or question, then we're done. Rental property or Airbnb? Rental property or Airbnb?
For me personally, rental property.
Rental property. Stocks or crypto?
Stocks.
Stocks or NFTs?
Ooh, stocks still.
Wholesaling or rental property?
Rental property.
Rental property. Money or equity?
Equity.
2 million followers or rental property?
Rental property.
Turo or Airbnb?
What was that?
Turo or Airbnb?
Turo, like the car rental?
Turo, okay. Business credit card or regular credit card?
Business.
Regular checking account or business checking account?
Business.
That's it. Oh, LLC or S Corp?
I'm going to just say LLC.
LLC?
And we'll go
Okay.
into
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you so much. Oh, put your Instagram handles.
Oh, yes. My Instagram is at MINE_. Yes, it is.
At Miss Turner.
Real Estate Group PK. Thank you so much.